It's time to bring my builds to the next level. Hello, and welcome to the show. Subscriber requested around Halloween last year flooded in a whole bunch of bad and eerie things, but the Grim Reaper really stood out to me. As I always try to do with my builds, I come up with thought process and a complexity that makes it its own. And in this one, it very quickly got away from me and became something that had to be on the next level Lego build, just simply because of the amount of time it would have taken to break it back down and show you guys how to build it. One of those things that started from just a simple idea and then went from there. But we'll get on to that as we continue to look into the process of making this. One of the most important parts of this one, in my opinion, is all the different angled pieces. If you don't have the angled pieces to pull this off, it's just not going to look as good as it should. A lot of that also made this smooth. As you can see, there are pretty much no studs showing at all, and that was large in part to do with all of these angled pieces. As you can see, when we look at the head, it also has the angled pieces in it, but I wanted to keep that shape. I wanted to keep that skull shape, and I struggled with it for a long time. The worst part about that, in my opinion, was the mouth. I didn't know how to deal with it. I wanted to kind of do some kind of a teeth thing, but just size-wise, it wasn't going to work. And then we come to what actually started this whole process for me, and that was the hands. The hands came together after looking at a Hobbit set that I had gotten for my son for Christmas. And in this set, there were some bent bone pieces that I had not seen until this one. And I started looking at them, I was like, man, these could easily make hands. I just got to figure out how to make it work. So as you can see, there's like the teeth pieces or the ice pieces, depending on what set they come from. A lot of them came from Star Wars sets. I think it pulled it off pretty well, and I'm very pleased with the overall outcome. I was a bit concerned with how much black was in the entire build, but changing the shapes up enough in the robe and giving it a little bit of a flow helped break that up, and once it hits the light, you get to see all of that shape. And that's what we're always trying to achieve, is something that represents your thought process and your image. And I think we did that here. As usual, folks, don't forget that like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos. And I will see you next time.